Yeah, that's right, guys and girls. Nick Dutch back on the camera yet again. Hi there, how the heck's it going? Just dropping by to say hi, really, because I feel like it. The internet's a great thing. The moment you've got access to the internet, you've got a good quality broadband connection, your computer's like average quality. The whole world is out there. You got, video creation, you got audio, you got music, you've got book writing, DVDs, you can do anything. So creatively speaking, I'm rather overwhelmed because I'm taking on board far too many things, and I've joined a new blog as well, and I'm getting involved with that, and that's taken up my time and my energy. So right now, I'm feeling a little under par because I just like intellectually and emotionally sort of like stretch myself to the limit of various things that I want to try and achieve, basically in the here and now. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing much of like real note and real quality recently, for which of course I'd like to apologize. One of the many projects that I'm working on, as well as doing some writing and possibly creating a DVD type thing, would be to create some music tracks. I mean, I've been selling mind-altering meditation CDs, which have, well, actually not in CD, just downloadable digital files. And some of them have done okay, one of them in particular. And the good news is that I'm going to try and move on from there, because I think that that's one particular market. It's okay, but now it's a question of doing something that's got more popular appeal. So I'm going back into music creation. I've got myself Modplug Tracker, which is a bit of software I've used a while ago. It's free, that's why I've got it, okay, because I'm not the most wealthy man in the world, and I'm playing around with that, but I've got a screen resolution problem, so I can't do all the things I want to do and make sure that I'm getting the chords right and all the rest of it, unless I get a whopping great magnifying glass, because like when I upgraded software on my computer and I upgraded the operating system, it's done something with screen resolution. I had to upgrade the operating system because the computer went bang, just sort of like died horribly, bitterly and violently. The little wizard inside that holds, that magic smoke in there obviously did a few too many alchemical experiments and didn't quite work out according to plan. And my operating system sort of went, no smoke actually left the machine, which is good, right? But the operating system completely died. So I got this Windows 7. Windows 7 does not come with Windows Movie Maker software, so I've had to get Windows Movie Maker 2.6 and download that directly. The thing you can get for Windows 7 is Windows Live Movie Maker, which is, it's not very good. Alright, at the best of times, it's pretty substandard. If you're someone who wants everything to be in place already, it takes up lots of space on the hard drive, and it's got lots of other things like .NET Framework and other things in it. So if you're downloading other programs which require that, brilliant, okay, absolutely wonderful. The other issue I've got with it is that when you're moving the windows about, if you sort of like click on the top and drag it upwards and it touches the top, you can end up having it like going full screen, or just be going full screen vertical, without you necessarily wanting to do that. Now that's supposed to be a feature, but I don't think that's actually very well designed. I don't know about you guys if you've got Windows 7 and what you think about it, but I think that some of the extra features designed to make it much easier have just added an extra level of complexity, which kind of like stops me from thinking like this is like a good, nice, easy product to use, which of course XP was. I haven't used Vista. Vista is, I think, supposed to be obviously pretty good, but a bit too security conscious. Right, so what I would request, if you guys know anything about whale music and that sort of thing, if you know any links to sites which have good whale sounds, birdsong sounds, that sort of thing, I'd be very interested, because it might work out quite nicely with the bit of music I'm trying to get my head around. It's been ages since I've done proper music composition, so it's going to take me a bit of time to, just rejig the files, so that I can remember what it was I did before and how to basically make it happen again. I'm planning on trying to use rock and roll 1/4/5 chord progressions with a vaguely new agey type theme to the music. Possibly an elaboration on creation ideas in order to try and get more than one market, so like the Christian market plus the more theosophical and even pagan markets as well. That's essentially the goal. Why am I planning on doing this for money? Well, I'm poor. Okay, simple as. It's not a question of like, I want to become a millionaire and I'm here to exploit everybody. No, if someone wants to get on the phone and call me and pay me that way, fine. That's great. But I'm not here to exploit them. I actually seem to drive my customers away when I want to make sure that I'm not exploiting from my customers. I'm trying to do what's right for people, not what's wrong. Some people think that, Nick, you're crazy. You doing tarot over the internet and telephone is a damn stupid thing because you're being fraudulent and selling something which doesn't exist. Hello, I'm here. Okay, what I'm selling is me having a conversation with a client and seeing whether I can entertain them, make them smile, provide them with some assistance or therapy or whatever it is that they need. And that's part of what the whole thing is about. So, just a little bit about where I am at the moment. If you guys have got any ideas for other forms of music creation, do let me know. Yes, I'm using very cheap equipment. Alright, I do not have the most high-tech keyboard in the whole wide world. I have this thing which I got off eBay for about like £2.50 about 4 years ago, which works very well. USB thing. The kind of thing that's used to teach kids the basics of scales and Mary Had a Little Lamb and that sort of thing. But it works with Modplug Tracker. I might get myself a second-hand version of Sibelius or something similar, so I can then do something a little more imaginative, creative, and in-depth. Because it's much easier to create music if you've got the score in front of you, rather than just like rows of letters and numbers with spaces in between and stuff like that. I mean, Tracker software is great, but it's designed much more for pop music or trance and that sort of thing, and so it's, well, no, it's a bit of music software. You can use it for anything, but I think a lot of people tend to use Tracker software as much more for modern music than for something of a more advanced, or, sorry, advanced is the wrong word, something of a more traditional and or spiritual nature, so I've got to think carefully about what I want to create, upload, and the rest of it. Alright, well, that's me just rambling myself into rambliness, and I will speak to you guys in a while. Bye for now.